Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another episode of Success with Cess, where we help you make your dreams come true. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and leave your comments and questions because I love to interact. Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another episode of Success with Cess. Today, I'm with Jacque Daughtry, the Executive Director of Literacy Now. It's an organization that I'm a supporter of, and I wanted you to meet her, find out a little bit more about her and Literacy Now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad to, this is kind of a fun little deal. Thank you.
Absolutely. I just love meeting people, entrepreneurs, business owners, and even nonprofit organizations doing great work in the community. So tell us about yourself and your role with Literacy Now.
Okay. Well, I call this kind of my happy accident that happened. It's been a little over 16 years ago. So the founder of our organization, Jerry Davis, he came to me and asked me if I would help him bring his vision to life. And Jerry was an educator, a lacrosse coach, a dean of students, and I knew him through my children's high school. He was our son's lacrosse coach.
Okay.
And so he knew that I love children and people and that I had great organizational skills, so that's why he came to me.
All right. It looks like it's a good choice. You've been there for 16 years. And
we have grown like crazy, especially the last 2 to 3 years. We have just blown up, and that's something that we're real passionate about, is getting our services to as many children as possible that need help with reading.
Right. I've been part of your luncheon, your gala, and it's so inspiring to see the good work that you guys are doing. So tell the audience a little bit about some of the services and the clientele that you're servicing out there.
Okay, so our bottom line is that we want all the children that we're serving, and every child actually, to be able to read on or even above grade level by the time they're in third grade. That is a very pivotal year with wide bodies of evidence showing the importance of it. If a child's not reading on grade level by the end of third grade, they're 4 times more likely not to graduate from high school, and all kinds of other negative consequences. So we focus in the early years. So we have our reading intervention program that is on site during the school day. This year, we're at 14 HISD campuses and 1 Aldine ISD campus. That's an expansion. We did a pilot there this year. Next year, we will probably be at, this year we're at 15 total. Next year, we'll be at 19 or 20.
And primarily targeting third grade and under.
Yes, we don't even work with third graders in reading intervention. We do kinder through second grade to really build those foundational skills that are the building blocks for them to learn to read.
It's amazing. I even survived. My natural language, my first language was Spanish, and this was in the 60s. Mom threw me into kindergarten without knowing English, and it was a complete immersion.
Yes.
They didn't have the specialized program, so I kind of wandered kindergarten, first grade, and part of second grade without really kind of knowing things.
And that's really hard. And we'll call it back in the old days, back in our day, right? We didn't have all the ESL and all the bilingual and all of that. But children at that age are just little sponges.
Exactly.
And so really they can catch on with the opportunities. But now we do have probably almost half of our kids come from an ESL background. And so the children that we serve, over 93% of them are from low-income families. So if their child is struggling, they don't have the resources, the financial resources. Like I know when our son, who's grown now, needed a math tutor back in like late elementary or early middle, we hired a teacher that came here after school and things like that. And these are families that cannot.
And they do have the tutoring programs, little franchise math, come on math.
Oh, like Kumon and all of that.
Yeah.
But that costs money.
Yeah, exactly.
And so the families that we serve don't have that ability. And so something that Jerry, our founder, was very, very adamant about and has remained true to today is making sure that children have access to what they need. They call that equity now.
Right.
But even before that word was around in education, that's what we've been doing, is providing that, I call it leveling the playing field.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's what we all want as a society, as a community. Is we want everybody to have a chance. And really, learning begins with reading. And as they say, readers are leaders, leaders are readers, and learners are earners.
Yeah, that's very true, because if we're ever going to, we want to lift children up and we want to support their families as well. So we do a lot of things with parent engagement to really empower the parents to do things with their child at home. Maybe a lot of our parents, their education level isn't very high, or maybe their own literacy is not high. But that's okay, because there's so much they can do, especially in those really early years. Even prior to kinder, we have a Reading Express program that's a beautiful little bus that goes around to communities to engage parents with their child.
Yeah, and I would encourage parents and adults to really get involved, be active about it. We're so much in a video and device world now, and so it's easy to download books and to get those kids started. So we were talking about some quotes there. One of the quotes that kind of really sticks with me is the fact that, how does the quote go? That the man that does not read has no advantage over the man that doesn't read. So if you know how to read and don't, you have no advantage over someone that can't read.
Right.
And so we're just trying to encourage everybody to read, to learn, and to keep doing it on forever, really.
And to get involved in your community. This, you may not feel like this touches your life. It may not be, an issue for your family or your grandchild or your child or whoever, but it's an issue for actually last year's STAR test. There's only 27% of Houston area third graders are coming close to grade level. Only 27%.
That's
frightening.
astonishing. That's astonishing.
And that's a workforce development issue,
that's
right?
Yeah. That's a problem for employers and for the future.
For all of us,
for the
for
future
society.
of the society. Yes. So guys, I am with Jacque Daughtry, the Executive Director of Literacy Now. Jacque, tell the folks how to get in touch with your organization and how they can help.
Oh, there's so many ways you can help. First of all, you go to our website, literacynowhouston.org. There's a contact page, and actually my cell phone number and my email address is on our contact page as well. And there's many ways people can volunteer as a weekly mentor in our Lunch Bunch program. It's not reading, but it's social emotional for 3rd through 5th graders. There's all kind of, I call them one and done opportunities. Some are with children and families that we serve, and some are more administrative, behind the scenes, helping us prepare for fundraising events or putting together end of year backpacks that we're going to distribute, or things with book collections, doing book drives for our kids. Last year we distributed 15,000 books across our programs, because that's a big issue, is when families don't have enough money to put food on the table, they sure can't go buy books, right?
That's right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's many ways that people can get involved. We have some wonderful events that we host during the year, and you can find out about those on our website. So
Yeah, that's how I found out about it. A good friend of mine invited me to advertise in the program and sponsor the event, and I've been hooked ever since, and really love delving a little bit more into your organization. It's been great. And once again, Jackie, what is that website?
it's literacynowhouston.org.
Well, thanks for being here on
Thank
the
you so
show,
much.
and guys, stay tuned. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you have any questions or anything, leave your comments because we love to engage, and we'll have Jackie answer any questions or comments that you have.
I'd love that. Thank you.
Bye.